Oh, lovely. Nonchalant, feel that, bruh. Right guys, Mark Crossfield here with Coach Lockey on camera.
Hello.
We're going to do a bit of a fun 3-hole, not playing holes, just approach shot video. Just to show you the difference with being on the fairway or not, and also being 50 yards further or not. So we're going to go from 150 yards and then we're going to play from 100 yards in the rough. So the game, Matt, is 150 from the fairway, 100 yards from the rough, and you got a hole out with both balls.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
And we'll both do it. Let's get stuck in. So this is 150, but the slope reading is making it 160.
Yeah.
But it's downwind. I'm going to hit 8, which is basically my 150 club. I think it's a good 8.
Yeah, it is.
I just think from the fairway, I've got the control to hit it quite hard, and if I do strike it, it's stopping. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's really good. Can't see it, but it's more than up.
Yeah, I can't see that either.
It's straight down it. 9-iron?
Yeah.
So it's a good course management idea. Obviously hitting the fairway is going to be what you want to do, but sometimes if you can just get it further up there from the rough, you might or might not, we'll see on this very small little snapshot test, what kind of advantages you get or not. 9-iron for Matt. That's a good shot straight at it. Is it up? Eyes?
It's up, but I don't know once it's up there.
If you can stop it.
Guesswork, isn't it?
Yeah, because it's a raised green downwind, but 2 pretty good shots.
So this is exactly 100, playing 107 up the hill.
So I've put that in the rough stroke semi and I've kind of knocked it down a bit.
Yep.
100 playing 107, downwind out of this rough. Definitely, I mean, I've hit a good 7-iron, but I kind of feel like the 7-iron's easier to hit in this occasion. So many factors in there because of the raised green and the downwind.
Downwind, yeah. Pin being close to the front,
Like the perfect shot here is banging it just at the top of that slope. I'm just going to kind of chuck it up there and hope for the best. Up.
Looked online as well.
We're slightly left, but like it's a good shot. It's if it runs through or not. It's the big test.
Yeah.
Right, Matt's going to hit his 58 from that lie.
Yes. Not nice, really.
What did you, as you stood over these, which one would you prefer? Like if you could pick?
Well, it's a tough one, that really. I would probably go with this because it's closer.
Yeah, okay.
But very hard to say that.
Yeah.
Out the rough just makes the big difference, really.
Yeah.
For me.
That's a good shot.
Oh.
See it?
Pitched online and just bounced a little left.
Yeah, that looked good. So we've got a pitch mark here. We've got another pitch mark here.
Another one just there. Over there, that's it. Keep walk straight, yeah.
Yeah.
That must be one.
That's my wedge, I reckon.
Yeah.
Going to there. So my two, nothing really between your fairway ball has stopped quicker. No.
My rough ball was stopped
Your
quicker.
rough ball was stopped quicker.
Yeah.
My rough ball is left. So I think we should finish them off.
Yeah.
To see advantages or not.
There's not really an advantage for me yet.
No, you're both on, and that's on with a better line.
But you're chipping, which you say is the weakness of your game, so...
Yes, my weakness now is I have to chip this.
So at the moment, the 7-iron's, 8-iron's better for you.
But it's so, I mean...
Going on that margin, that
on
is...
this, yes, but only
yeah.
because this is a weakness. And only because this was left. That's not to do with the rough, is it?
No.
slope.
Pin, ball. And you're coming down as well from your putt.
My landing spot was here in my head and I hit it.
Yeah.
That was poor imagination. No one's, has someone landed there?
Cool, yeah, that might be mine actually. That might be my wedge, I reckon, because it was dead on. And so it hasn't stopped quicker, is it?
No.
I've just pitched it shorter.
That's your wedge, but obviously I would say you would land it in a more accurate spot with the wedge, wouldn't you?
That would suggest it, that one. So putting down the slope, just needs to hit it and it'll make its way down to the pin. That slope there, it's travelling too quick though.
Again, just reading far too much into that.
Yeah.
Right, so this is fairway shot.
This one is, yeah. Oh, it goes right.
Yeah, it doesn't. I did the same. Oh, you're not much more inside of my chip. And this is slam dunk shot. That's the wrong side again.
Oh God.
It's hard to see it from there. You feel like it has to come this way, don't you? I think you carry on because they're blockers.
They're pretty similar. I better go the furthest away one first.
Well, hold. No, so a par and a bogey.
Oh.
Bogey with the fairway ball, but it was all down to
No,
putting.
bogey with the rough ball.
Sorry, yeah, you're the other way round, aren't you, to me, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it just flipped, didn't it? You hit your better shot with the rough ball.
Yeah. 2 weak putts.
Cancels everything out.
Yeah.
But then you would always play to try and hit the... I mean, if we could drop them there every time, I'm putting you in the rough with a wedge all day long.
Yeah.
I think I'm putting myself there out as well, to be honest.
In turn.
So this is the fairway ball, but all this is because my putt was stronger than my chip.
Yeah. Good.
My fairway ball is the advantage there because I hit the green.
So
Interesting. Let's do 2 more.
2 fairway balls winning.
$150 out.
Over water.
Into the wind, 7-iron. You're at an 8.
Yeah.
It's an 8-iron, but there's wind up there and there's water short. You just don't want to stall this in the air, do you?
No.
It's just a nice shot, is it not?
It's
Back
a
of the
nice
green.
shot.
Hmm?
Safe.
Yeah, it's always the safe play. It was an 8 perfect for me to get that on to that pin.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd ever do that unless this was like the 17th and I needed to make birdie. So 8, and I don't think you have to kill it. I hit like a nice little cutty thing. It's nice. Drawing it in there. Spin. Is that long or like stiff?
Not sure.
That was very close to the hole on the viewfinder, but I don't know if it's just going beyond it. Right, we're now 100 yards in the rough. Well, it doesn't look like rough, but this is Spain rough. You get flyers from this stuff. And again, yeah, just knocking it down a bit there, coach. In over the wall, a slightly different angle to get in the rough. 52.
52.
Oh, that's massive, is it?
No.
Don't spin.
Shouldn't spin out the rough.
Good shot.
50 and punchy and light, I guess.
Yeah. It's 3/4-y, you know?
Yeah.
In between my ball and the flag, is how I'm seeing it. For the safeness. Which is what I've done. Advantage wedge play.
Yeah, not for me.
Yeah, you've hit a... But I would say that the amount of shots with an 8-iron that you play like that is far slimmer than you knocking it within 20 foot with a wedge.
Yeah.
So this is your 8-iron.
Yeah.
And it has to be said, it's a brilliant shot.
Thank you.
This is your wedge, obviously coming from the other angle.
Yeah.
So definitely advantage fairway shot for you, but I think the interesting point is that is a big advantage. Obviously, that's almost a gimme. I think the advantage you've got for how good a shot you've played isn't that even, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna put.
That's
wedge
still
there.
holeable.
Yeah, I'm gonna put wedge there more often than I am an 8-iron, definitely.
And for me, the wedge is a bit closer.
Yeah.
Not much on it, but I played a 7-iron, kind of pretty solid.
Yeah. So yours pitched there?
Yeah, this is my wedge.
Yeah.
So again, look, it's not stopping. I've played it really quite well. From the fairway, that's here. And then my 7-iron, I pitched here, look.
Yeah.
It's half the stopping distance, isn't it?
Yep.
Which is what, you're not going to repair it with that, am I? Which is what you're getting. But I mean, my wedges aren't great, but I'm going to hit this green, a 7-iron I could hit in there, no problem.
Yeah.
And certainly in there. Even though it's from the rough, I think I would rather have a 7-iron. That marker's right on my line, so I probably am not going to hit that marker.
Ooh, good putt. It's a par.
Obviously.
Hold on. And the wedge?
So the wedge is one down at the minute, isn't it?
Yeah, same with mine.
Because of yours going 2 down. Not hard enough and low. Wedge is 1 down, but I'm going to put that down to a poor chip more than anything else. Right, so Matt to not go 2 down with the wedge, but he has kind of spun this a bit with that 8-iron being so good. But he's still got a chance with his wedge from the rough. It's not the right line. Oh,
Ripped it.
nailed it.
I'm all about the 150 after this test.
Yeah, well, hold. So this to go 2 up with the fairway 150 ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, hold, and a very good shot. Interesting.
Thanks.
So as we stand at the minute, we'll do one more hole. Are you going to 100 yards? Don't care if you go in the rough or not, or are you trying to hit the fairway at 150? You do that, don't you? You do hang back.
I do go back a lot, yeah.
Which is quite interesting. Where I don't, I'm just trying to get as close, because again, my chipping lets me down. I don't want 150 in.
Yeah.
I want 100.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm going to be hitting fairway or semi. So I'm more like Tiger, bro, I'm afraid. Right, last test. 150 into the wind. And the trouble is, this pin is right at the back. So if I go as long as I went on the last, I'm in the water, aren't I?
Yeah.
So I'm going to hit a hard 8, which won't reach. If that pin was short, I would be hitting 7 all day long. If it was this distance, but the putt, you see what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what I do. I can pull a hard 8. That's in the water, surely. Oh yes, stones. There you go.
Bosh.
Get me 100 yards in the rough.
Yeah.
It's a 7, wasn't it? That looked way short.
Yeah, long way from that line, isn't it?
So 8 iron again for Coach. It's a good one, I reckon. I hit that fine. I reckon that was middle of the green at best. It's kind of middle of the green, is it not?
Oh, long. Might be bunker there. Is there a bunker
There
there?
is a bunker there. It was long, was it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get 100 in the rough.
Might not be long. Bunker might be level with it.
Okay.
Not sure.
Right, 101, and this rough is roughy. Again, same conundrum. Over the water into the wind. 52.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't hit that.
Bumper.
That needs to go.
That's up.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
over. Now it's releasing on.
Came high off the face.
Yeah, it's fine. This middle there. Again, it's if you were doing this shot, you wouldn't want to be 150 here, would you?
No. Thank you.
Now that's sat up. Shall I do that again? That's sat up. Should I do an old drop?
Yeah.
I never played with that drop.
No, I didn't.
Right.
Didn't even know it was a drop.
Did you not?
No.
I think I might have played with my dad as a kid, and I don't know if it changed, and he still said that you had to drop it that way.
Alright.
It actually feels like it's going to go in your back pocket.
Yeah, yeah.
So many people must have hit them.
Hit your foot. Straight back in the water.
100 yards. Yeah, this is sit up ball in the rough, isn't it?
Good whack.
That's a good shot. I mean, for
Very
me, all
good.
day long, it's a no-brainer, and you've got to think about it. That came right up there, look.
Yeah.
If you hit all your tee shots to this close, you're not going to be in a rough. You're going to hit the fairway on a couple.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean? Just 150 to 100 to me makes a massive difference. Right, so I'm 1 in the water, not dropping because that one's winning. Matt's 8 iron has gone into the bunker here and he's left a fiddly, and his wedge is now here, he's putting up. We have a good putt. Very good. So, can you get your bunker inside that, or at least into a holeable position? Needs to up and down. But remember, his fairway ball is 2 up. Better strike. Stop. Not a bad shot. What much to work with there.
Aggressive wedge.
I thought it was there. I mean, this is irrelevant, so the wedge wins. So that's a draw for me. So it makes no difference on that test.
Yeah.
But I definitely feel I would capitalise more from 100 yards, and I'm always hitting driver as close to the green as I can get.
Yeah.
It's always been my hope. So I'm gonna give you the Truvies. You don't need to putt that one.
Yeah.
And this is to stay 2 up.
Stay 2 up with my 150 balls.
150, and I think the difference is as well, you're hitting an 8, I'm hitting a 7, makes a difference.
Yeah.
Which I think is why you can see that more. Break. Oh, unlucky. So interesting, not much in it for you.
No.
But I would say over time
I
your
think,
wedge
yeah.
would still win, because you're
Yeah,
good
yeah.
with wedges.
Totally. And like you say, if you hit a few on the fairway,
Yeah.
you're going to find that that's going to
But
bring your
the-
dispersion down a bit.
Absolutely. The interesting thing though is that the difference is I don't want to be 150 because, so if this wasn't surrounded by water, I'm chipping that.
Yeah.
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 And also I'm confident with my driver.
Mhm.
to see the difference where you're
Yeah.
not getting to the 100 because your driver's a weaker side.
Yeah.
So you're hitting a 3 iron that drops you back to the 150, where I'm hitting driver that's giving me 100 yards in.
Yeah.
So there's so many things that
So many levels, aren't there?
Absolutely. But I definitely feel the closer the better for me and for you. But I wouldn't sacrifice that if it's going to make you hit the driver out of bounds.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
So you've got to learn your patterns again, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, same thing.
Lots of it's going to come back to that.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice. Drawing it in there. And it has to be said, it's a brilliant shot.